Hey, what's everybody up to on Facebook and YouTube and whatever other channels? I just wanted to cover a topic that I've been dealing with for years, and that's death. When someone passes, all the, you know, feelings you feel for that person comes alive. And for my dad, when he passed away, I still hold grudges for myself because I was a totally dick to him. But I'm sure he knows that I'm sorry for all the shit that I did to him, like push him and yell at him. I was a very mean son because me and him didn't get along that much. But I mean, it's hard to go through death, and not know that person is not going to be there for you anymore, and you're not going to be able to hug the person or just say sorry for all the shit that you did when he was alive. Like me, I still hold grudges because, I should have told him I loved him, but unfortunately we just didn't get along. But I mean, how do you go through that? I mean, there's not really much people that come around that you can talk to, because sometimes you just don't feel comfortable talking about that. But I really miss my dad and my grandma. But, it's very hard to go through that point in life where you do love the person, but you just don't know how to show them. And that's what happened to me and my dad, is we just didn't get along. But I love the man to the moon, and I'm sure he knows it. But, there's not one that, sometimes you just can't talk to people about it because you get all teary-eyed and jerky feeling. But, just I've been dealing with this for years since he died, and I still keep it in my heart that it was probably my fault that he passed, but I'm sure it wasn't. But just the way things in my life is, that I kind of blame myself because I was a real dickhead to him, and there's no excuse of being a dickhead to your family. You got to keep your family close to you because you never know when that last breath is gonna be, and it's so sad because every day I think about him, and I just wish I can, hug him or say, hey, Dad, I'm sorry for the way I treated you. I was, a piece of shit. But there's not really many people that you can actually talk to sometimes, like I say. But I mean, the feelings that you go through when they're gone, it's very hard. Very, very hard. Not, like 10 years, 9 years that he passed, and I'm still holding that I treated him like shit in my mind, in my heart. But, yeah, it's very sad. I miss him every day, every minute of my goddamn life. And, it's so hard to talk about this, but I love him. And, I just thought I would talk about death because, it's a very true thing. And it happens to everybody. No one stays forever. And for everyone that has lost a family member or a friend, my condolences, and may that person rest in peace forever, and the angels watch over you and all their families. And I'm not going to keep this too long, but I just wanted to, talk about death because that's every day I'm going through this kind of pain because I treated my father like a piece of shit. So if you got family members that are alive still, call them and say you love them, and, always be there for them, no matter what. Even if life is hard with them, you always try to make it through it because they're the only ones, that are going to be there for you sometimes, I mean, friends are there. I got a lot of friends that are there for me when I'm going through a rough time. But, it's not the same thing as, like, having a family there and you could talk to them. But, I love all my friends. And, I just wanted to talk about this death thing because it's around us every day, every minute. So, Well, I'll get off here. I won't keep you guys too long, but remember what I said. If you got family, call them, say you love them, or just give them a hug. Have a good one.